All right, gut feeling. Do you think the Browns bring in another quarterback? And if you do, is it draft or is it free agent veteran type deal?
Yes, I think probably both. Um, Now, if you listen to them talk, you'd be like, oh, they're ready to go into the season with who they have. I just can't wrap my head around that. If I'm looking at it, I need another professional quarterback to step in this room to at least compete for the job. So then, if Shador is your starter, then he had to beat a professional quarterback to get there. Now, I know people might point to Watson. I can't do that. Now, this is a new coaching staff that they might be like, okay, fresh start. Maybe they're going to allow that. But and I'm not even setting the bar high. I'm talking about a Marcus Mariota or Jacoby Brissett, just another professional quarterback to come in there and compete and be that guy. And if Shador wins, that's great. That's a great problem to have because a starting quarterback on a rookie contract can really help you. But I need that to happen. I do not want to see the job handed to anyone. And it's going to be hard to sell to me that, yeah, he's your starter because he beat this stage of Deshaun Watson. So I think that, yes, yeah, I would want to see a veteran come in. But I'm also not against throwing a day three dart on a Taylon Green from Arkansas or something like that, a high trait guy, just to give Monk and someone to work with long term, to just give him someone to mold if that the draft falls like that. So I would, we're at the point, like, make that net as big as possible and throw it. Like, just give me a quarterback, give me as many quarterbacks. And I also anticipate that that Gabriel is not going to be on this roster. For whatever reason, I just have the feeling that by the time you get through the preseason, he's going to be on a different team, opening up a spot for someone.
So the one thing I would say to remember, and tell me if you agree, Andrew Berry, he's got to have this roster has to continue to improve, or Andrew Berry won't be the GM of it. And
Yeah.
Todd Monken is 60 years old, and he knows he's been here. Clock's ticking. You cannot afford. You can afford one bad season, two bad seasons in a row, and there's probably a new head coach here.
Yeah, you can't hire the oldest first-time head coach in NFL history and just sit on your hands for a season. That they did this to be competitive early. And I know that there's an uphill battle because you're lacking some of the premier positions that you need to be successful in this league. But the clock is ticking, and not for nothing, Stefanski went to a place where they might have a little bit of success. Their division's not that tough. He's got plenty of offense to work with. Now, everything's circumstantial, but you don't think the national media is going to paint that narrative if he has success right away and Cleveland doesn't? That the Browns made the wrong decision by moving on from Kevin Stefanski and keeping Andrew Berry, because that'll 100% happen. So I think he knows he's being evaluated. You've removed every other circumstance. DePodesta's gone. Stefanski's gone. Andrew Berry's the one guy remaining. So he will be judged on how this goes. And there'll be no other avenue to place blame on someone else. So he 100% believe that they need to be as competitive as possible.